Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Edwin and family, my colleague Speaker, Justin Muturi, Your Excellency, the Governors, Parliament, Monarchs, Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Before I make a remark, let me ask Senator to be standing so that you are recognized by the leader of majority, Senator Murkomen, Senator Kihika, Senator Margaret Kamar, Senator Haniri from Vihiga, Senator Bogisho from West Pokot, Senator Cheriot. Thank you so much for coming. Asanteni sana. On my own behalf and behalf of the Senate, I would also like to join the rest of you in condoning our departed sister, who was a great, great leader. I met her closely during the campaigns, the time when Jubilee, and I remember one thing she asked me, because I was running in Bungoma as governor, and she told me she was running in Bomet. So she asked me, are you sure you'll make it on Jubilee in Bungoma? And I told her, I have a lot of faith. You know, politicians have a lot of faith, even when they know things are not working. And I asked her, are you sure you will beat Isaac Ruto? Because he was our first chairman of COG. And she told me, I can assure you I'm going to beat him. Both things happened. She beat him and I didn't win in Bungoma. So she's a great lady, like they have said. She has broken many records. And you know, our work as Senate, we oversight counties. And the reports that I have from my committee, Public Accounts Committee, is that when she appeared, she got what we call an unqualified opinion, which means she was on her way to a qualified opinion. It means she was managing the resources there in a prudent manner. You know, one thing that we fear when I was a governor, let's clap for her. She had also managed to bring down the wage bill, and she also reduced the pending bills in Bomet County. And you know, for governors, they think something that they all fear is the auditor and appearing before Senate to answer those questions. So I just want to appeal to those who are here, fellow governors, those governors who are here, that let us emulate the late Joyce by just doing what is right in our counties, because everybody depends on you to deliver development that we have seen Joyce do in Bomet County. So without a lot of ado, I just want to pray that God will rest her soul in eternal peace, and Edwin and family, when we all depart, it's only God who will be with you. Remain close to God, and I know you'll be consoled more than we can do as human beings. May God rest her soul in eternal peace. That is our way. One day we shall meet there. God bless you. Asanteni sana.
Thank you, Speaker Lusaka. And I wish to invite Honorable Speaker Justin Muturi to introduce the members of Parliament who are here.
My friend Edwin and family, Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, the clergy, the brother Speaker Lusaka, the governors present, members of Parliament from both houses, fellow mourners. I stand here first and foremost to condole with my friend Edwin, because as he told us himself, Joyce has been not just his wife, but a phenomenal leader. But before I say a few things, and I don't intend to take longer than what Charles has told us to do, let me take this chance Is this the Honorable Wajikumuya? Beatrice Ngava from Tharaka Nithi. Sorry, I'm told I'm requested not to mention the names, not because it is not important, but because it will take long, and I think I need some assistance of glasses. But let me take the chance to appreciate the presence of all of you, Honorable Member for Bumula, and the member for Kibwezi West, member for the other places. I'm told, please, you are all appreciated. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that many of them are members who have served in various capacities with late Dr. Laboso. And it is for that reason that they have come in such large numbers to bid a farewell. But let me also say that I knew Joyce some years back when I knew my friend. I also met my friend Edwin Abonyo, and we've been friends for close to 30 years, with certainly over 25 years, courtesy of the lady who spoke here, Dr. Jane Garari, who was working with Joyce. But fast forward, when we came to the 11th Parliament, Joyce was elected the Deputy Speaker. Joyce was not just my deputy. Joyce was my regular advisor. Just to give an example of the incident that the Honorable Charity Ngilu spoke about, that 18th of December, when things became very hot, Joyce, and to adjourn the House, the sitting, came to my office and told me that this thing is not going to pass. We have to devise a way of dealing with it. And since, as you know, the Speaker General doesn't sit in committee of the whole House. It is the Deputy Speaker or any other of the other members of the panel. Joyce told me, we are going to do something. We will go back there. You will start, and I will take over from you, from the Speaker's chair. A very clever thing, and I'm sure many of the members who are present then may not even have known what exactly happened. Joyce advised that you will start, leave, and you will go, but don't go back to the office. Stay at the back. And when the order was called, it went to committee of the whole House. Naturally, many members, and I was just sharing this with the Honorable Ababu Namwamba there, many members expect that the Deputy Speaker will go to the lower seat or any other of the assistants. But on this particular one, on the advice of Joyce, order paper, committee of the whole House, and Joyce stands up, doesn't go to the lower chair, walks out, and I walk in, and I go to the lower seat. Now, because Joyce had a fair share of the water in the morning, it was now my chance to deal with the rest. And then report to Joyce as the Speaker. I'm telling you, that is just an instance of how useful Joyce was to the speakership, what we used to call, or what we refer to as the presidium of the House. An extremely valuable member of the presidium. As I conclude, and because many Kenyans are aware that both in the Senate and in the National Assembly, a lot of efforts have been made to try and amend the Constitution to address the issue of the not more than 2/3 of either gender is represented in elective and appointive bodies. On 3 occasions, when it appeared that we are likely not to raise the required number, Joyce would go around and suggest, why don't we try the other week? And finally, Joyce told me, I think this thing of you men imagining that you are just giving us on a silver platter must come to an end. And guess what? I have also decided that I am going to run for the position of governor of Bomet. Initially, I didn't quite, I had my doubts because I knew my friend Isaac, not an easy person to deal with. So I sympathized with my friend Joyce. But on numerous occasions, weekends, Joyce would invite me to accompany her to go and see what it is that she is doing, not just in Sotik, but in Bomet. I stand here to confirm that here lies a great leader of not just Sotik and Bomet, but of the Republic of Kenya, and an icon, a leader worthy emulating. Edwin, continue to be strong with the family. We pray to the Almighty that He rests Jesus' soul in eternal peace. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, Justin Muturi. The Bishop has really pushed me to an extent that because of the time that the program, which there were some few other people, which I leave the introduction to be done by His